Why do some kids run away? The list could go on, right? Fights with the loved ones, lack of a support system, fights with a peer group even, to escape traumas, to escape abuse, just to feel independent. There's a whole slew of reasons why kids run away. And it often leads to some of the most severe forms of victimization that can impact our youth. This lesson, although we continue to see statistics rise in youth homelessness and substance use involving youth, we also continue to see rises of children who are being trafficked. Human trafficking is a problem that is impacting our youth, and there are things that we can do to empower our kids to stay safe. Statistics tell us that 1 in 6 children who run away will likely become a victim of trafficking. That's an alarming number, and that's only that we know of. That number could be much larger in reality, because we do know that runaways do sometimes slip through the cracks, and we don't always know everyone's full story. So this lesson does primarily talk about the correlation between running away and trafficking, but you can also discuss other prevalent concerns that can come up if we run away. So some things that you can talk through with your students is, why do some kids run away? Helping them understand that it's a big thing, and sometimes there is a reason behind it. It's not just for a fun little spree. There's typically something that they're trying to escape, and that's their way of trying to stay safe. That you might also kind of build that connection, that empathy, right? Has there ever been a time that you felt like the only thing you could do was run away? I think that's something that we can all relate to, right? We get into a big fight with our parent, our grandparent, our caregiver, and we're like, oh, I'm just gonna run away from home. A lot of our kids can relate to that feeling. So instead of giving into that feeling, what are some healthy ways that we can navigate those feelings so that we don't run away? And then helping them understand what could happen if you do run away, right? What are some of those things that we could see happen? If you run away, how are you going to make money? There's a really great activity that we give you for this lesson. It's called Making a Plan, and it basically asks your kids to answer these tough questions, right? Okay, so you've run away. Where are you going to live? What's your budget, right? How are you going to make sure that you have dinner, breakfast, lunch? Where are you going to get clothes? How are you going to do your laundry? Are you going to get a job? Middle school students, right? It's not as easy to get a job when you're a certain age. So helping them understand some of those decisions that often are not made when it comes into running away, and how that could result in some of these other things. Talk to them about trafficking, talk to them about what it is, have them define it, because that's a real consequence to running away. That's a real victimization situation that they could find themselves in if they choose to run away. Obviously, we don't want to scare our students. That's not the goal of this lesson, is to scare them and say, oh my goodness, if you run away, you're going to be trafficked. But it is a reality that running away puts you at risk of becoming a victim of human trafficking. And that is very hard to escape once you are in it. So really navigating that idea that running away is not usually a carefully planned out process. And that's how we can find ourselves sometimes in these dangerous, harmful, victimizing situations like human trafficking. Again, there's a really great activity that you can use that really asks your students to use those critical thinking skills to make a plan. And they will see very quickly that it's hard, right? They're going to know pretty quick that it's not a realistic way to handle whatever they're trying to escape. If you do have students that are able to give you a pretty concrete plan on that template, that's a great opportunity for you to check in with them, because that means that they have spent some time thinking about this and that they might be serious. So that's a really great opportunity for you to privately check in with them and make sure that they are okay and get them the help that they need so that they don't run away as an option.